You are watching the SEC on ESPN, and we welcome you to Holiday Hoops, presented by K Jewelers, coming your way from Rupp Arena here in Lexington, Kentucky. The third-ranked and unbeaten Wildcats taking on the Drexel Dragons. A victory for Kentucky will give them 2,000 in program history. They got number 1 back in 1903 versus Lexington YMCA, number 1,000 versus Tennessee, number 1,500 versus Florida, looking for 2,000 tonight versus Drexel. Back in 1903, they got that win, but they only went 1-2 for the campaign, so obviously they overscheduled themselves. They've upped the games, they've upped their productivity significantly since 1903.
On January the 2nd, roll through the SEC play and win a national championship, and that's a lot of wins you're talking about.
Patterson down low to the freshman Cousins. And boy, DeMarcus Cousins does not
call him Mr. Cousin because you look at his build, he's a powerful young man. And obviously, if they're going to take advantage.
This year, they played at Villanova, and they start off that ball game 0 for 13. They were starstruck, and Hoosier was concerned his kids would have those same big eyes tonight early.
One thing you know, New York City guards are going to bring toughness, and when you can shoot the ball with the way he handles the ball.
Cousins now with a quick 6 against Wildcats, pushing it up. Bledsoe.
Pass.
Cousins has 8 of the Wildcats' 10 points, and Hoosier Flint has seen enough. 10-3 Kentucky to start this one. The freshman Cousins from the free throw line and down low, giving the Cats the early 7-point lead.
You look at the versatility of these guys. You got Patrick Patterson handling the ball, switching out on defense, and when they establish that paint area, that's when those jump shots will become readily available.
The hoop and the harm, and give the assist to the freshman Wall.
Speed of John Wall, bam! Takes the ball to the perimeter with one idea. I'm going to bring you to the perimeter.
And then also changing speed. That's what John Wall has, and that's what's going to make him special at the next level.
And here is Wall, gets it to go! Count it with the foul!
Again, his control over his speed is what's so impressive. He has 4 or 5 different gears, boom, but with one big stride and one big bounce of the ball. Or a nice pair of shoes like my partner Brad Nessler would break out on me.
Kentucky up 15-3, there's a rejection. Most wins in A-10 history at Massachusetts, a 3-time Colonial Athletic Association Coach of the Year. Patterson buries the three-pointer. He now has 8. Freshman for the Wildcats. Finds Dotson, who's off the bench. Little spin. Kick it out. Ramon Harris from Alaska drains another three-pointer. Now 21-5 for the Cats.
When I watched Kentucky practice for the first time this year, hold up for a second. Rob, their very first practice went for about an hour and a half, and I literally counted 3 made threes in the hour and a half practice. So they have progressed in that area. They are now
assistant coach Orlando Antigua, and he's really shown how hard these guys work. You look at Patrick Patterson, he's really developed the game, and look at that pressure defense. They're just too long, too athletic for this Drexel team right now.
Kentucky, but he will once they get into conference play.
Just 2 players have scored for Drexel so far, and Cousins has scored at will. He is now in double digits already.
The Kentucky basketball team.
Sammy Gibbons short. Kentucky pushes it. Liggins. Kentucky 3 for 4 from the 10 minutes left in the first half. Here's Wall, the electric freshman. A little drive and kick, and another three-pointer for the Cats. Their 6th 3-ball of the game.
Down.
Kentucky 4 of 5 from three-point land. Just to clarify that, 1 foot on the line, but still drains the 2-pointer for the big man Daniel Orton, the 6'10"
future coach can keep a player from receiving an extra benefit if the player chooses to do it. It is impossible. You would have to be with that young man 24 hours a day.
Wall bumped on the shot. Makes it. He'll go to the three-point play. He now has 5 points.
Well, what's interesting here, John Wall now has a post-up game, and that's what they're going to have to utilize John Wall in different spots. Get creative with him because he does have the size advantage and also a game.
7 on the shot clock for Kentucky. Backdoor Wall. Oh, the adjustment.
That is what a #1 pick looks like. Right there.
Take a break in action.
You know what? There's J-Lo. There's Jay-Z. And there's Jay Wall.
And they can all make
142 victories of their 1,999. A foul on the three-point shot. And Darnell Dotson, the sophomore from Maryland, will go to the line for a fourth.
As they move forward, a 38% three-point shooter at 6'7" can get good looks even when the defender is in, pretty good guarding position.
Asked him if it's getting any easier, and he said, not really. So if you see him using his right hand more tonight, that's why.
Wall! Yes!
You don't normally see that from your center.
8 fast break points for the Wildcats tonight. Oh, Drexel tried to steal one back, no luck. Wall again. Oh, show it to me!
No,
show it to me!
No, he did not.
He did, Jamal!
Yeah.
He did!
Wow!
I tell you what, he can make the fun.
What Jay Wall just did.
Making great music, and he remixed it on that one.
Rupp Arena on their feet. 7 seconds left in the half. Wall! Why not? Why not? Give him 14. The kid is outrageous. And the lead at 36. Mercy.
It's impressive.
Do you think we're going to see Cal?
The guys are describing as a sports center.
And also, this electric environment, 24,000, it does cause some fear.
Patterson from 3. That'll put fear in a lot of opponents' hearts. Dragons having a tough go of things right now. They're going to be a team, though, to be dealt with in the CAA. Cousins from a tough angle gets the kiss to go, and Cousins now leads all scorers with 16 points. And then they quickly lose it. Here comes Kentucky and Bledsoe. Wall. Patterson! It's just too easy. In transition.
I think to make a Final Four type run, you have to have a couple of things. You have to have future. Mr. Kitely, though, 47 years, 5 decades, 6 head coaches.
Oh, the follow from Bledsoe!
1,113 wins. Coach, as you see, just the explosiveness. This is the best athlete Kentucky has right there, Bledsoe. But on the bus ride over, Jamal, from Lexington to Louisville, I looked at Mr. Kitely. He had tears coming down his face.
Hopefully they don't throw any other curveballs to me. I don't want any shot clock issues like we saw this weekend with Butler and company.
You know what? They got it right. Bottom line is, it took 15 minutes, whatever. They got it right.
Wall pull-up jumper.
It's from Charles Barkley. That's right. That's what I took out of the interview.
Patterson.
Right?
Yeah,
It's
on
the
his
wrong.
T-Mobile ad with the Wayne or something.
Before that interview was over, Charles Barkley.
Coach telling us today, at practice, I want to create an environment that's harder than the actual games. I want the games to be easy, to be enjoyable. And we urge you to log on to Facebook.
A lot of memories and also a couple of tears as well.
In your defense, you were on the bench when Christian Laettner hit the shot, right?
Yeah, I fouled out at that particular time. I got to give myself some credit. 28 points, 10 rebounds. So I had a nice performance.
Oh, you remember the stat?
Yeah, I remember the stat.
Oh, by the way.
That's like his favorite game.
Exactly.
Terry.
And he did not miss any free throws. So the last thing said was, don't foul. So I think that was the reason for the hesitation on John Pelson and Feldhouse.
Yeah. 12 on the shot clock.
Oh, great pass. Great back.
Nice take. John Hood, the basket.
You can't always compare score.
Drexel now with 34 points on the board.
You look around Rupp Arena, it's brim full, 23,000 plus. This is a major moment for the Kentucky Blue Grays. Now, to be the first program in the history of Division I to win 2,000 wins, the 23,000 plus folks here are getting ready to
Kentucky, and when he played, I remember they called it Rexington, Kentucky. That's how popular he was.
Don't forget about Dan Issel, the career leading scorer here in Kentucky. He did that in only 3 years.
When I was assistant coach, one of my
1,000. Kentucky hits the milestone number of 2,000, and Janine Edwards standing by with their head coach, John Calipari.